And before I take your questions or comments, I want to begin by talking about the issue in this campaign Americans worry the most about. And we all know it's the American economy. All of us know what's happening to the economy. It's slowing. More than 400,000 people have lost their jobs since December. And the rate of new job creation has fallen sharply. That's straight talk, and it's accurate talk. Some economists have noted that companies seem to be on a, quote, hiring strike. Americans are worried about the security of their current job, and they're worried that they, their kids, their neighbors may not find good jobs and new opportunities in the future. These are tough times, my friends. To make matters worse, as you well know, gas is over $4 a gallon, and the price of oil has doubled in the last year. The cost of everything, from energy to food, is rising. I have a plan to grow this economy, create more and better jobs, and get America moving again. I have a plan to reform government, achieve energy security, and ensure that health care and a quality education are affordable and available for all. I believe the role of government is to unleash the creativity, ingenuity, and hard work of the American people and make it easier to create jobs. At its core, the economy isn't the sum of an array of bewildering statistics. It's about where Americans work, how they live, how they pay their bills today, and how they save for tomorrow. It's about small businesses opening their doors, hiring employees, and growing. It's about giving workers the education and training to find a good job and prosper in it. It's about the aspirations of the American people to build a better life for their families, dreams that begin with a job. So, how are we going to create jobs? How are we going to create good jobs? Let's start with small businesses, which create the majority of all jobs. A recent report says small businesses have created 233,000 jobs so far this year, while other sectors are losing jobs. Small businesses are the job engine of America, and I'll make it easier for them to grow and create more jobs. My opponent wants to make it harder by imposing a pay-or-play health mandate on small business. This adds $12,000 to the cost of employing anybody with a family. That means new jobs won't be created. It means existing employees will have their wages cut to pay for this mandate. My plan attacks the real problems of health care: cost, availability, and portability. You know, some economists don't think much of my gas tax holiday, but the American people like it, and so do small business owners. Sure. Just ask Andrew Emmett, who runs an airtight insulation in Michigan. He's had to stop hiring new workers because of the cost of fuel for his trucks. We need to keep the IRS from taking more of your income and making life harder for small businesses. If you believe you should pay more taxes, I'm the wrong candidate for you. Senator Obama is your man. The choice in this election is stark and simple. Senator Obama will raise your taxes. I won't. I will cut them where I can. Jobs are the most important thing our economy creates. When you raise taxes in a bad economy, you eliminate jobs. I'm not going to let that happen. Senator Obama's tax increases will hurt the economy even more and destroy jobs across the country. If you are one of the 23 million small business owners in America who files as an individual ratepayer, Senator Obama is going to raise your tax rates. If you have an investment for your child's education or own a mutual fund or a stock in a retirement plan, he's going to raise your taxes. He will raise the state taxes to 45%. I propose to cut them to 15%. His plan will hurt the American worker and family. It'll hurt the economy and cost us jobs. For those of you with children, I'll double the child deduction from $3,500 to $7,000 for every dependent in every family in America. At a time of increasing gas and food prices, American families need tax relief, and I, not my opponent, will deliver it. In addition to small business, the other bright spot in our economy are our exports, which are estimated to be growing at over 7%. I'll expand markets for our goods and services. 25% of all the jobs in this country are linked to world trade. In 5 states alone, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, and believe it or not, Colorado, over 5 million jobs depend on open markets. My opponent believes America would be better off by refusing opportunities to sell in growing foreign markets. But protectionism not only puts a hidden tax on almost everything you buy, but it undermines American competitiveness and costs jobs. 95% of the world's consumers live outside the United States. Our future prosperity depends on opening more of these markets, not closing them. Five years ago, the outdoor footwear company Crocs was started by a couple of entrepreneurs with a great idea, ingenuity, and drive. This former small business now employs 600 people in Colorado alone and sells over 50% of its products in 90 countries around the world. Building barriers to Crocs or any American company's access to foreign markets will have a devastating effect on our economy and jobs and the prosperity of American families. I understand free trade isn't a positive for everyone. If a worker loses a job, we must retrain them and prepare them for 21st century jobs. That's why I proposed a comprehensive reform of our unemployment insurance and worker retraining programs. We'll use our community colleges. To help train workers for specific opportunities in their communities. And for workers of a certain age who've lost a job that won't come back, we'll help make up the difference in wages between their old job and a temporary, lower-paid one until they've completed retraining and found secure new employment at a decent wage.